In the heart of ancient Rome, amidst the bustling streets and towering structures, there was a sacred duty held only by a select few, an unbroken vow of silence, purity, and dedication to the eternal flame. These were the Vestal virgins, priestesses chosen from a young age to guard the most important symbol of Rome's power and survival, the sacred fire of Vesta. The flame, kept alive day and night, was not just a fire, it was the heart of the city itself. Without it, Rome would fall, its glory extinguished in the same way the flame would vanish. The Vestals, sworn to a life of chastity, lived in the house of the Vestals beside the temple of Vesta, their existence one of discipline and reverence. But their lives were not their own. They were chosen, trained, and held to the highest of standards. The legend begins with a young girl, barely 12 years old, who was chosen by the high priestess to take the vow. Her family, proud and honored, watched as she entered the sacred temple. Her name would be whispered through the corridors of Rome for the next 30 years, but her life would be one of sacrifice. She could never marry, never bear children. Her only love, her only devotion, was Vesta herself. As the years passed, the Vestals were faced with growing challenges. In the coldest winters and the hottest summers, they kept watch over the flame. They would take turns tending the fire, ensuring that it never flickered, never dimmed. For to fail was to bring ruin upon Rome. The penalty for allowing the flame to go out was severe, death. Yet their greatest responsibility was the protection of Rome itself, for the flame was Rome's lifeblood. Without it, the city would fall to its enemies, to chaos, to nothing. But this sacred duty was not without temptation. When the Roman generals returned victorious from battle, they brought with them gifts, admiration, and the warmth of the world's power. They spoke of glory and riches, but the Vestals, despite their beauty and power, remained unshaken. They were the guardians of Rome's soul, their hearts bound by their oath. And then, one fateful night, the flame flickered, just for a moment. The city held its breath. Would this be the end of their sacred duty? Would the empire fall? With trembling hands, the Vestal priestesses restored the flame, and in that instant they reminded the world of the sacred bond between Rome and its eternal flame. If this story resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below to help the channel grow.